Booty hole sluts. Booty hole.
You're a booty hole slut.
Booty hole sluts.
You're a booty hole slut.
Booty hole.
Booty hole slut.
Booty hole slut.
You're all up. She's so cute. I'm real cute.
Penis garglers.
You're a penis gargler.
No, you are.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
Dick taker.
Penis gargler.
That's what you
Yeah,
are.
I'm a dick taker.
Yeah, dick taker for sure.
I take it real good.
Yep.
Too.
Yep.
Yeah, buddy.
What's up, bitches? You are live. The internet can totally see you now.
Oh,
Use your encoder. Ugh. Have to pop that shit out. Have to bust it. Bust it out. Bust it. Bust a move. Stream, bitches. Stream in your mouth. Stream, 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 stream in your mouth. Testing out the streamings. Sick Nick, you are indeed first.
Sit there.
Testing, seeing if this works here. I've just been setting everything up for a while here. Should work. Let's try it here. Okay, I don't know why it's paused. Seems to be working. Let's see what kind of video options we got here. What's up, cunts? Lulu's in the house.
Lulu. Hi, Lulu.
Lulu in the hizzy. Seeing how this plays. Here, I'm testing all my stuff out. I can make it full screen, but I want to have my chat, so I can just look at my chat right as I'm playing. No, I brought the Surface Pro back. Got me something else. Got me a HP Omen laptop instead. So now I have an HP Omen laptop and a HP Omen desktop, so... I just couldn't do nothing with that fucking Omen, dude. Like, I legit tried, it just wasn't good. Like, if you draw and stuff like that, yeah, it's a good device. But if you don't do that kind of stuff, dude, it's pretty worthless. It just doesn't have enough RAM, the graphics card's integrated graphics. And you don't get enough space. You only, for the bog standard version I got, I only had 128 gigabytes. And it's just not, doesn't cut the mustard. That's a stupid ass saying, dude. Who the fuck is out here cutting mustard, dude? Who's cutting it? I don't cut mustard. Nobody ever has. Does everything sound good? You guys hear the game and my voice? Nothing's too loud. You spread mustard, exactly. Who the hell's out here cutting mustard, dude? What kind of mustard are you buying that's cuttable? That's my question. Some fucking stale-ass mustard, dude. That nobody has any time for. What's up, guys? I've just been trying to figure out something to play. I just haven't been able to figure out anything to play. I hook my ROMs up to my laptop. So I got RetroArch on here. So everything looks pretty fucking good, dude. This 144 hertz screen. Pretty fucking good. I don't think it really matters with these old games so much, though. But there ain't a goddamn bit of input lag, dude. Like, the input lag is non-existent with this fucking screen, dude, for sure. Fast as fuck. I would probably rank the Donkey Kong Country games. Second game's best, and then the third, and then the first one. First one's just kind of boring now. I mean, it's not a bad game, it's just... The third one, at least, you have... It's just fucking insane, you know what I mean? So you play it, and even if you don't really like it that much, you gotta appreciate the fucking madness of it. Yeah, I got the ROMs on my computer this time, bitches. I'm over in my computer laptop area playing ROMs for you. Once I start getting donations here, I'll switch it up. Right now, I'm just kind of testing out my controls and whatnot. I couldn't get my controller working on here for a second. I do not know why. I'm not always Dixie. Her name's Dixie because she's all about that dick. That's what I heard, dude. That's why Diddy hangs around her, dude, because I heard she was a bust slut. Why else would he hang out with her, dude? She's annoying. What is with the loud-ass cars outside? I'll have to go out there and fucking be like, what the fuck, dude? People who disagree that the second Donkey Kong Country is the best are utter morons. You're an utter moron! I do not wish to know you. Dude, I remember when my brother got the third game, dude. Like, I vividly remember him getting the third game. Because he wanted Donkey Kong Country 3 for his birthday. And at this point, you guys gotta realize, it is 1996. You know what I mean? Like, we had the N64 at this point. So for him to have wanted a Super Nintendo game, it was, like, so bizarre, dude. I mean, we still played our Super Nintendo, like, quite heavily. But it was just weird, dude. He could have got, like, any N64 game on the market, but there just wasn't much out for the N64 at that point. So it was just really fucking weird for, you know, in that era to get a brand new Super Nintendo game for your birthday. But we played the fuck out of the third game, dude. You know, and I stand by the fact that, you know, it is a weird fucking game, dude. But, I mean, you already perfected the formula with the first two games. I mean, at that point, you just... The only way you have to go is weirdness. So that's what they decided to do. Dude, I'm gonna be honest with you. Okay? I'm gonna be honest with you. I bought Tropical Freeze. I'm glad you brought that up, actually. I bought Tropical Freeze for my Switch here. It was probably a few weeks back, and I don't know if I really like it that much. Like, Ani will tell you, I played it a lot. Like, and I'm probably 3/4 the way through it, and it's really just not doing it for me as much as I thought it was going to. Like, I actually think I liked Returns better. Like, Tropical Freeze really cranks up the collectathon aspects of the whole gameplay. It just seems like every fucking 2.5 steps, you're fucking collecting some fucking bullshit, and it just doesn't feel like the game's fast enough. You're always just collecting things all the fucking time. I mean, you have to collect these things even to unlock half the fucking levels, and there's not as many levels in it as there is in Returns. I would say I like Returns better. I know that's, like, not a popular opinion, but I had more fun with Returns on the 3DS. than I did with this Tropical Freeze, dude. I don't know. The boss fights are, like, long as fuck for, like, no goddamn reason, so if you die during them, good fucking luck. It's annoying. Donkey Kong 64 is... that was a rough game even when it came out. I liked it. I mean, I think it's a fun game that everybody wants to shit on now. You know, it's like one of those games that people liked when it came out, and now everybody shits on it. And I mean, everybody liked it when it came out. Don't let anybody lie to you. But it's a pretty fucking insane game, dude, with how big it is. It's an endeavor. Resident Evil 1, huh? Let's see here. Load content. I should be able to play Resident Evil 1 with my Super Nintendo controller. Try to see what kind of video options I can make here. Hold on. Video layout. And that fucking game's loud, babe. I'll have to do that on every game. That sucks. Resident Evil. This better not be no Jill Blood. I don't want. No, I don't want Chris. No, 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 no. You ain't playing as Jill, you ain't doing it right. Gotta have Barry, dude. Caleb McDonald's Treasure Island Adventure on the Genesis. I think that's actually considered a good game, isn't it? I don't really do much on weekends. Weekends don't really mean a whole bunch to me or Ani, dude. Uh-oh, Lulu. Lulu's all about that Jill, dude. She wants to scissor me timbers with Jill, I think.
What is this?
Jill's got this hot fucking polygon action, dude. I fucked the shit out of all 13 of those polygons on Jill's ass, dude.
Stop it! Don't open that door!
But Chris is.
What is it?
He's dead, let's go.
Maybe it's Chris. Now, Jill, can you go? I'm going with you.
Dude, I just don't understand what they were thinking with these voice actors, dude. I mean, they didn't do it on purpose. I don't want to hear this bullshit people telling me, oh, they did it on purpose for B-movie. In fact, no. They were making a horror game here. Okay? Obviously. There's a lot of time and effort put into this. But when it comes to the voice acting, they completely stroked out. Like, I don't understand it.
What?
What?
What is
this? Bob on the
What
Sega
is it?
Genesis.
Blood. Jill, see if you can find any other clues. I'll be examining this. Hope this is not Chris's blood.
Tch. He's okay if it's anybody else's blood, but not Chris's, dude. Yeah, that's still fucking really fucking cool, dude. You know what I mean? This zombie leaned over somebody just eating the fuck out of him, dude. So dumb that the director's cut isn't even the director's cut, though, dude. I mean, that's why I usually play the DS version, because the DS version is the actual director's cut. By mistake, they didn't... That's actually a true story. By mistake, they put the wrong version of the game on the director's cut.
Let me take care of this.
So fucking dumb, dude. It still looks cool, but the director's cut version, you see the head drop off. It's half eaten and shit.
Is it?
Kenneth was killed too. Maybe by this creature. Anyway, let's report this to Wesker.
Anyway. Yeah, dude. When they were making the director's cut version of this game, it was supposed to have the uncut FMV stuff in the beginning, and it was supposed to have all the FMVs in the game were supposed to be uncut, but it was they accidentally put the actual censored version on the disc. It was an accident. So the director's cut version isn't really the director's cut version.
Help me look for him, Jill. And
fucking
don't
dumb,
leave this
dude.
hall for the time being.
I'll take the part with the fucking Kenneth's head at least. I thought it added the beginning FMV thing too. I just gotta go up and down the stairs. DS version, you can skip these fucking goddamn transition scenes too, load time scenes. Didn't the DS version show the arm though that he picked up off the ground? I can't remember. I haven't beat it in a while.
Find anything, Jill?
Nothing. What is this all about? I can't figure it out at all.
Beats me too.
Now it's Wesker's time to disappear. I don't know what's going on.
Well,
Why is this all cut off here? Hold on.
it can't be helped. Let's search for him separately. I'll check the dining room again.
Okay, I'll try the door on the opposite side.
Whoa, what the
This
fuck?
mansion is gigantic. We could get into trouble if we get lost. We should start from the first floor, okay? And Jill, here's a lockpick. It might be handy
I'm just trying to read the comments here, but it's getting hard.
if you, the master of unlocking, take it with you.
Thanks. Maybe I'll need it.
Jill's voice, dude, I know. Master
something
of
happens,
unlocking. She's
let's
the
meet
master
up in
of
this
dick
hall.
sucking is what she is, dude. Master of D.
This time I'll be there.
D master. Here, take this lockpick. I know you, the master of taking dicks in the ass. Take it with you. Resident Evil on PS1 was turds? Nah, dude. Lies. Soundtrack is definitely cool. Alright, so... Alright, so I don't need L2 and R2, so that's good. So... tell us a story.
It's my time.
Well, like I said, man, only thing I did today, well, yesterday I went to that fucking Raising Cane's chicken, dude, and got disappointed out the ass on that motherfucking shit, dude. If you guys have that shit around in your town, stay away from it, dude. It's garbo. Raising Cane's was just shit, dude. It's just shit. Fucking went. The line was long as fuck. I thought there was a clip there. I think it's really, really weak sauce chicken, dude. I think Popeyes is super, like, deluxe better, dude. Like, it ain't even no fucking question. Like, if I'm gonna eat chicken, dude, it needs to be spiced. It's gotta have spices, herbs, all kinds of stuff, dude. It needs to taste pretty much not like chicken, because I'm not a big fucking chicken fan as it is. If you didn't grow up with this game, dude, I can see that it'd be pretty rough to play it. But I grew up with it and played the fuck out of it, dude. Ah, this is stupid ass fucking dogs. Dude, nothing was scarier than that shit, dude, when it first happened to you back in the day and shit. I'm telling, like, it's weird, dude, and I've told this story before, but, like, I rented this game back in the day, and I remember, like, we were an N64 family. Like, we had N64 before we had a PlayStation. And I remember reading about this game in a magazine, and it was just, it looked amazing, dude. Like the photorealistic, like, backgrounds, like, in comparison to what anything N64 could do, was just, it was mind-blowing to me. And I talked my parents into renting a PlayStation so I could fucking play it, dude. And we rented a PlayStation, and I remember there was something wrong with it, and the screen would bounce. So I was playing Resident Evil, and the screen was, like, bouncing. Like, it had, like, no vertical hold. It was weird. Like, it kept bouncing up and down. And, dude, I still played the motherfucker, dude. Like, I didn't even fucking give a fuck. I still played it until my dad got, you know, back from work, because it was, like, summertime, and my dad got off work and was able to take it back. It turns out there was something wrong with the AV cables. But I've had numerous bad AV cables in my life, and I've never had that problem before, dude. That was just really bizarre. You know, all things considered, the character model doesn't look that bad up close. It's just the way it contrasts with the actual pre-rendered backgrounds, really. Yeah, it was a Game Informer magazine. It was either Game Informer or EGM. They had an article about Resident Evil. I saw it in a dentist's office. Because my dentist's office had a bunch of old video game magazines, and I would read them as I was waiting on the dentist. And I read about this game, and it looked fucking amazing, dude. It was right up my alley. I was fucking all about zombies at that point in my life, dude, so...
You hear me?
What, baby?
I'm gonna beat you up.
Why?
Because you poured Fruity Pebbles down my sink.
Oh,
drain.
will you shut up?
No.
God.
Never
You had to
wrong.
heat that stinky-ass bullshit up, didn't you? Now the whole room reeks.
You reach.
She fucking warmed up this fucking Chinese food. Fucking stinks, dude. It smells like straight ass. Oh boy. Get to smell that now. I'm gonna fucking pour her fucking... Ooh, look at that. Oh my god. I'm gonna put Ani's head down the sink. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I used to eat Chinese food all the time, but it gives me fucking gas, dude. Like, I just can't even hardly eat it anymore. Ani got the... What'd you get, pad thai? And I got sushi, dude. I go the sushi route. Whenever I go to, like, Asian places and stuff.
That's not always true. I mean, for the most part, yeah, but sometimes you get Thai.
Babe, I don't think I've ever ordered patai.
You have.
I haven't.
You have. You ordered it from that one fancy Thai restaurant that we went to, Sky, Asian Sky.
Yeah, and it wasn't that good.
Well, they make their shit too sweet.
We don't have really... Our nearest Panda Express is pretty far away. I don't know if there's like a certain amount of times you have to jiggle these fucking door handles to get out of this situation or not. Or you can just stand there. I can't remember.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey.
Jill? Is that you, Jill? What happened?
Hold on. Let me just
Harry?
here.
Help me, please. The door won't open.
Yeah, she seems real worried. Please help me. About to get smashed. About to get smashed.
I'm gonna kick this door down. Hurry! This way!
You're almost a Jill sandwich.
Oh, Barry!
That was too close. You were almost a Jill sandwich.
Oh.
It almost sounds like he says
Barry,
gibble
thanks for
sandwich.
saving my life. But Barry, didn't you say you're going back to the dining room to do some research? Why on earth are you here?
Starting to wonder about you, Barry.
I just had something I wanted to check.
He's like, I had to check out that
Let's get
fine
back to
fucking
searching
ass
for
of
the lost captain
yours.
and Chris, shall we?
You know Barry's hitting that dude for sure.
Thank
No
you, Barry.
doubt.
Yeah.
Ew.
Dude, I used to fucking speedrun this game, dude. I had I had a walkthrough printed off with this game. And I used to beat it as fast as possible because you'd get like the rocket launcher with unlimited ammo and shit like that. And I used to beat it as fast as I could. Dude. I got like really fast at beating this game, dude. Like I was an expert at it. This game was my jammy jams. I don't say that this game is a homage to B movies, dude. I think it just turned out that way. All things considered, you know what I mean? They tried to make a legit scary game here, and it is scary, and it does hold up in certain places, but it turned in. It's like the same way The Room, that movie The Room, turned out. He didn't do that shit on purpose, dude. Old man. Lively boy. Do you eat Greek food? $5 from Jawbreaker. I don't know. I mean, other than like Euros, I don't think I've ever really had Greek food. I'm trying to think. Picture of a young man. Not really, dude. Other than like Euros. Oh, the newborn. Fuck, I forgot about the newborn. That sucks. Lame. I don't think I got any kind of Greek food places around here, really. Picture of a newborn. Picture of an infant. Picture of a lively boy. I never played Fatal Frame, dude. And I regret it. Because it looks awesome. Which stage of the painting am I in right now? Let's see. I am at this painting here. Picture of a young man. I still consider me a young man. I'm about to be, before too long, over here tired, middle-aged. It's crazy, dude. Like, you play this game and you just switch paintings over time as to what you are. Bold-looking old man. The end of life. Yeah, the music in this game is something else. Boom, boom. I don't know which soundtrack I like more, dude. The director's cut or the original? I'd probably say the director's cut I like more because this is really what I grew up with. The most. So I got that. So I'm gonna put this in there. I haven't seen season 2 of Castlevania, so I need to get on that. I saw most of season 1. Season 2 rocked. That's what I heard. It's incredible that they fucking actually put this game on the DS, dude. I wish that Game Boy Color version of this would have fucking actually been a legit thing, dude. I don't know if you guys... I mean, some of you guys are probably old enough, dude, but... Dude, that looked fucking amazing, dude. I followed the production of the Game Boy Color version all the way up until it was canceled, dude. That's one of those... That's like one of the few games I can remember doing that with. Like, I remember when it was first announced all the way up until when it was canceled, dude. Like, that pissed me off. I wanted that, dude. No, Ani's just super quiet today, so she's just doing her own little thing today. Guys, I can't even tell you how many times, like, she begs me all the time to stream, and then lately she's been doing this all the time. So, I don't know. She's playing Sims. She's obsessed with that bullshit now. No, Resident Evil. They were making a port of the first Resident Evil game on the Game Boy Color. Like, full stop. And then they canceled it. There's a prototype of it. Thanks, Lindbergh. Been around since the Ultimate GameStop rant, but I don't comment much. You're the man. Keep the streams flowing. Hell yeah, dude. Appreciate that. Yeah, I don't see your name pop up too much. That's cool, dude. Appreciate it. Alright, well, let's move on to the next game, guys. You guys have all seen Resident Evil plenty. McDonald's Treasure Island on the Genesis. Let's see. Pico Drive, bitches. You guys are very generous with the donations for sure, dude. I appreciate it. Try not to get these Comments to cut off. There we go. This is a treasure jam? What? I think I played this before. Yeah, they had plenty of crappy ports of stuff that came out, and yet they canceled that. It was just, they were in over their heads with that Game Boy Color Resident Evil port, dude. Yeah, I played this. It's got this, like, Bonnet Commando type thing where you can, like, jump and grab stuff. Oh, shit. Yeah, I remember this. Zinx is like, this is not an accurate representation of McDonald's Genesis. Should be much better than this. Thanks, Derek. Guy Noob? I don't think I've ever... That's Guy Noob. Sounds like the name of a gynecologist. Where do you get your badge checked out at? Over a Guy Noob. Man, the controls are clunk sauce in this game, though, dude. It takes you like a half an hour to turn around. Yeah, I think Jawbreaker asked for this game, too. This game sucks. Dude, you cannot turn around while you're, like, until you're at a stop. So, like, when you're walking, you want to turn around, like, you gotta stop first. Like, that is lame, dude. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Yeah, castle in the background does look like a bunch of penis heads. It's got the typical Genesis controls that are jank when you try to play them with anything but a Genesis controller. Better? Okay, good. Dude, I miss when, like, fast food restaurants catered to kids way more, dude. Now it's like they don't want, it's like unhealthy food, so they don't want to fucking do that. What is this, a sperm? What, Ronald McDonald will bust a nut on your face here? I want that, dude. Oh, I don't have enough for the nut. That sucks. What are you buying? What are you selling? I don't like the Genesis controller, dude. I like the 6-button pad quite a bit. When it comes to the 3-button pad, I'm not a big fan of it. And then when you play games on anything like that's emulated with it, it's always kind of really kind of goofy. Unless you're playing Sonic, that's like 1 button anyways. Because I got jump. Okay, so I'm playing with a Super Nintendo controller right now. So jump is the A button, B button is attack, and then Y button is this, so it's just kind of awkward. Dude, I could not figure out what to play, dude. Like, I literally... Like, they have, like, one of those Five Nights at Freddy's games on there. I guess they got them all on the PS4 now. I was gonna download one and play because I've never actually even played one before in my entire life. Figure you guys get a kick out of that, watching me fucking play Five Nights at Freddy's, but... Literally, those games have probably been out since, what, like 2014, and I've never played... Oh my god, it starts you back at the beginning? Damn, dude. But they're like $7.99. I've yet to play any of them, so I was just gonna take the plunge. But I decided to do some rummage. Yeah, this game sucks, dude. This is bad. Like, it's better than it has any right to be, based on the source material. Dude, they got like 7 of these fucking games, dude. I didn't know that. I thought there was like maybe 3 Five Nights at Freddy's games. No, there's like 6 of them. And then there's a VR one now, too. Which actually sounds pretty cool, honestly. Yeah, I mean, the concept is right for a VR game. I've always said that. Alright, this sucks. This game sucks. What's next? That game is horrible, dude. The controls are slop. Pig trough. Bob on the Genesis. Now, this game, dude, I used to rent this game all the fucking time, dude. I used to always rent this game. I don't know why. I don't know what it was about this game. Bob, bitches. I used to go to this grocery store that used to rent Sega Genesis and Super Nintendo games. And I used to rent... I think I used to rent the Super Nintendo version of it. Actually, yeah, let's do the Super Nintendo version, dude. I forgot that it's on Super Nintendo. Because I got a Super Nintendo controller, so... it'll be a lot better. Gray matter? Play with Mr. Nuts again. Oh god. Jawbreaker wants me to play with my nuts. Now, Super Nintendo's not always the best version. Like, Earthworm Jim, like, it's not even debatable, really, that the Genesis version is better, dude. And it could be, I mean, the Genesis version of Mortal Kombat was better. Mortal Kombat 2, I'd hand it to the winner for the Super Nintendo on that one. This game got bosses. I don't know if I ever made it far enough to even figure out if this game had bosses. Doesn't seem like it does. Mortal Kombat 1 is one of those games, though, that is almost impossible to go back to. Just for, like, morbid curiosity. I like some of the music. It's about the only reason I ever go back to the first game. This game don't control very well, dude. I'm remembering why this isn't, like, one of my favorites. It's just, it just doesn't control very well. Like, Bob has this, like, weird momentum thing. He, like, takes, like, a second to, like, build up any kind of speed. See, I can scroll through all the comments here, so when you guys donate, I can just go biggity-bam, biggity-bam, biggity-bam. Makes it a lot easier, dude. You try to get him to get a load of this place. Ooh, you're so sassy, Bob. He said load. Yeah, and you can, like, run into walls and stuff. Like, that is weird. Yeah, the way he controls is just not great. This is one of those games I want to like more than I actually do. Because I like the character design of the main character. Wayne's World, God, that game, dude. It's just not a movie that's built for a Super Nintendo game, dude. Like, I mean, you know, I get that they have the rights, and they're like, okay, we gotta make a game. And, I mean, I guess there's not really much you can do. They should have made it like a rhythm game. You know, they'd come up with the concept of a rhythm game back then that would have been kind of cool. Or maybe a point-and-click game or something. But it shouldn't have been a side-scrolling fucking shooter, dude. That was fucking retarded. And then the NES game is just garbage. I don't even know what you would even else you would call it. Is that the end of the level? Holy shit. Who here has gone back and actually watched Wayne's World lately, dude? Does it hold up? I haven't seen it in years. And I've probably seen the second movie a lot more, actually. Brubzer, you're not... Brubzer Jr., you're not wrong, dude. Like, look, I have nostalgia for going to rental stores and, you know, doing that shit, you know what I mean? It was fun. You know, I had fun times doing it. You know, but I don't have... Most of the nostalgia doesn't lie in going to the store itself. It lies in playing the games at home with my brothers and stuff like that. Like, most of it was frustration. You would go three-fourths of the time, the game you wanted was not there. You left disappointed. I think I left disappointed more times than I fucking left pleased with myself with what I got. You know, you can never fucking find anything, depending on what video store it was. And the video store that I used to go to started doing these, like, one-night rental deals. So, like, all the new stuff that came out that people actually wanted, they used to, like, limit you to one night unless you paid, like, extra. So it fucking sucked, dude. So if you wanted to get a brand new release of a game that, of course, you want to play, well, you know, you can only get it for one night. So by the time you got it home and you played it, I mean, you had to take it back Saturday night. It was fucking lame, dude. That's... Oh, man, this game. One night rental? I mean, what are you supposed to do in one night? I mean, you're going the night of to fucking get, you know, to actually get the game. So you only have the next day to play it. God help you if you're not home that day or something. You gotta go do something. I had, like, baseball practice and stuff sometimes. So I couldn't even play the fucking game, dude. I played it for, like, 10 minutes, and my dad would have to take it back. It'd be a complete waste of money. This game don't control well, dude. Like, it's just, it's too stiff. Thanks, Jawbreaker. What would you prefer to watch? Fat Man taking a bath or Fat Man eating his own feces? What the fuck?
None.
Neither. I prefer Jawbreaker. I prefer to see Jawbreaker get mental therapy help. That's what I want to watch, dude. Yeah, this game, the controls kill this game, dude. I want to see if I can get to, like, a boss fight, though. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, dude. Okay, no, I'm not. Crashity crash. Crashity crash. I think Guy Noob was the next one. Yeah, Guy Noob. Was that on the Genesis? Sound Rob, Stray Bullet. Sound Rob, you the man. Hey, are you a fan of Fear Effect? And would you stream it ever? Fear Effect, dude, is one of those games like I've wanted to get into because it always seemed like an interesting concept. But I've just never been able to get into it. I have the first game and the second game. But I could always try to stream it at some point. For sure, dude. Sega Genesis. Gynoog. Is this a shooter? I didn't know you could rent the Virtual Boy at Blockbuster. Oh, this is a shooter. I have played this. This is a good game. This is a Jim Dandy. It's a hard game, though. Yeah, this is a good one. Oh god, dude, for sure, dude. SNES could barely fucking muster like 3 frames a fucking hour on fucking shooters. It just doesn't make any sense why Nintendo cheaped out on the fucking CPU, dude. Like, I mean, they got everything else nailed with the Super Nintendo, but when it came to the CPU, they decided they just had a mental breakdown, dude. And then, well, let's just put the CPU, whatever the Atari 2600 had for the CPU, let's put that in. So you can't have more than one fucking sprite on the goddamn screen at one time until it has a mental breakdown. It's just fucking weird to me. Yeah, I can understand cutting corners, but at a certain point, like, damn, dude. Even back then, Nintendo was cheap-ass fucking motherfuckers, dude. Like, one of the only systems they didn't, like, cheap out on entirely was probably the N64, dude. But, well, no, they cheaped out on the controller on that one. I guess GameCube, they were kind of ahead of the curve. Graphically. I was ahead of the PlayStation 2, at least. Oh, God. Whoa! Whoa! Yeah, Super Nintendo couldn't do this. What? The sound chip was worse for certain games, too, for sure. Thanks, Jawbreaker. Oh, God. I don't think they really cheaped out on the SNES. Other than the stupid bullshit that they pulled for the American version that caused it to be faulty. I don't know if you'd call that cheaping out, though. They just tried to make it more like a VCR to appeal to us simps over here. Can you imagine how much better it would have been if we would have got, like, the top loader model of the fucking NES back then, dude? How much more reliable it would have been. You wouldn't have to, like, fucking give the cartridges a blowjob for an hour and a half to get them to work. Dude, I loved the NES, dude, but I hated playing it. Like, it was just so touchy. Like, when you got a game working on the NES, dude, you didn't even want to breathe. Like, I mean, because it would mess up, dude. Like, God help you if your brother came running in the room or something. Holy shit, dude. You'd be like, get out! Get out! The last level of Super Mario 3. Can't even save it. No, I mean, I noticed as a kid, like, no other system had that problem, dude. You know, like, it was jank. This game is pretty cool, dude. Yeah, the front-loading idea of the NES was just stupid. It was a stupid idea. They should have known it was going to bend the pins with the way it was set up. Yeah, this is a cool game. There's just nothing really that special about it. Let's Weird that there's no sound effects for when you shoot your bullets. I guess it would, like, get old after a while hearing it. I'm doing better than I have any right to be, because I'm looking at the comments a lot. I got a lot of fucking sprites on the screen with this joint. That's just fucking unfair, dude. Eat my ass. Later levels and bosses are crazy looking. I think they're crazy looking right now. Oh god, what the fuck is that supposed to be, dude? Wow, really? Is that it? The fuck was that, dude? I was about ready to look like a Chowaniki boss. I had a shield that I could have activated. Guy was dead in 13 seconds. Zeroing. Aw, shit, Brutal Justin. Someone set up us the bomb, bitch. You know, for the longest time, I don't know if I'm the only one, but I actually thought that that game actually had the spoken dialogue in it. I guess that makes me, maybe there's something wrong with me, but, like, I used to watch that video, that all your base are belong to us thing, and I was like, you know, I would just automatically thought that it actually spoke the dialogue in the game. It wasn't until I played the game I was like, oh, it doesn't even say it? I'm like, that's kind of lame. You did too? Like, I was like, man, I was really disappointed when I played the game and it didn't actually say it. I was like, that actually makes it way lamer. Because the inflection of how they say it with the robot voice is a lot funnier than just reading. And of course, I mean, a lot of games were badly fucking translated back then. Sneak watching this at work. Can you play TMNT on GBA? It's just titled TMNT. Yeah, I can do that. These clouds are like fucking raining down hot dogs out of their eyes on me. Like, what is going on, dude? Oh shit, oh god. PS1 Classic does not suck balls. I was watching this guy, like there's just like this guy, his name's like Ricky something, and he's like got some kind of deformity or something, and like he teases this streamer that's like a super religious guy. I can't remember what his name is, but he's always getting into it with this like religious guy, and he's like they're like yelling at each other, dude. It was hilarious as fuck, dude. I was watching it this morning, and he's like, what the fuck are you watching? Yeah, that fucking... He's like, I'm gonna slap your cheeks, Ricky! I'm gonna slap your cheeks! I was like, what in the fuck, dude? I don't know if that religious guy is, like, playing a character, or what the fuck, dude. Yeah, I love the Genesis sound chip, too. No, I'd have to look up what the guy's name is on YouTube. I'm gonna slap them cheeks. He's like, you're gonna slap my cheeks? What ew, dude, this is ew. Get away from me. This enemy's just gross. Whoa. Ah, okay. Yeah, that's a cool. Yeah, Bill Johnson or something like that. Yeah, Ricky Berwick, dude, he's hilarious. Well, he keeps teasing this like super religious streamer. It's fucking hilarious as fuck. What kind of snacky snacks we got, Bibble?
I fucked up in my first game, so I gotta restart.
Don't restart. You don't gotta restart.
I gotta remake my family.
You can't. You're stuck with the family you got.
No, I'm not, because I don't have a black baby. I accidentally adopted a baby.
What the hell are we even talking about right now?
My Sam game.
I don't know what she's talking about, dude. She's in her own world. I don't know. What do we got?
I have fun.
Oh, can you make me one of them fucking dogs? Make me a dog.
You want a dog?
Yeah, make me a dog. You're fucking so funny. I said make me a dog and you're barking. I never heard a dog sound like that before. Babe.
Really?
No.
That's a dog.
No, that's a person with mental conditions. That's what that is. You can put them in. You can
I don't have anything to reseal it with. Oh, just kidding. It's sealable.
You can put them in the microwave.
I'm going to.
Ani, they're like you're a professional voice actor, Ani.
You just want one?
Yeah, give me one. Bring me one, and then bring me the olives too.
With relish?
Yeah, relish and Grey Poupon.
Okay.
Thank you, Bubble.
If I can get them open.
Oh my god, I gotta play Mr. Nuts again. What system is that on? I don't know. What system? Is that Super Nintendo, Mr. Nuts? Buster's Hidden Treasure on the Genesis. That's a one I don't think I've... Thanks, Derek. Mr. Nuts. There's like a car chase going on. Oh, God. Ocean, dude. They just kept on trying, didn't they? Never succeeded, but they just kept on trying. Did Ocean ever have one good game ever? PS1. Dexter's Lab on PS1. I don't remember that being donated for. I'm trying to think of one Ocean game that was ever good. And I cannot think of one. Addams Family SNES, dude. Yeah, that game's actually not that bad. Dude, I had some other games, dude. As a kid, I had fucking Dennis the Menace. God, that game, dude. Yeah, well, yeah. But it was based on the movie. It was a horrible game, dude. It was on, like, every fucking... It was on Super Nintendo and Amiga and all this shit. It was just unplayable. See, like, this game actually controls really well, dude. Like, I'll give it to this game, because I remember playing this before. And there's one thing I'll actually give this game, is that it controls pretty fucking good. I did play this before. It's like I got every game in existence, and some people pick the same games, dude. I think we just all kind of grew up with the same stuff, so... Yeah, this game controls really well, dude. If there's anything I will say about this game... is like, it is really, it controls, like, really well. So if I had to sit down and, like, out of all the games I've played so far, like, I would probably actually sit down and play this, because it actually controls, like, it doesn't control like a pile of shit. Yeah, what do we... Yeah, bring me a Coke. Thank you, Bevel. You're the best. See, once you make fun of the name, there's not much else to really say about it. I mean, you're just a fucking squirrel throwing nuts at stuff. I mean, I throw my nuts at stuff all the time, too, but I don't got a game after... Well, actually, I do have a game made after me. End of book.
End of book.
Bevel. I mean, yeah, it's an average game, guys, for sure. It's not good. There's nothing good about it. But like I said, I would play it over any of these other games you guys have picked just simply because it controls way better. Like that Bob game is not good because it just doesn't control well, dude. There's another game on the Genesis. It's called Maui Mallard. It's a Donald Duck game. And it's not good because it doesn't control well. And the camera's not good. Like, if you got a game, it doesn't matter how good your game is. If it don't control well, I mean, it's just junk. Like, that McDonald's game doesn't fucking control well, dude. I mean, it's just slop. Like, you have like full air control here. So it feels good, like, it feels good to jump and shit. Yeah, GTA 4, dude, it's not, it does not feel good to control the cars. So if you're gonna play a GTA, you don't usually play 4 because it's not fun to fucking do the thing you do the most in the game. I knew that when it first came out, dude. It first came out, I was like, it does not feel right to control these cars, dude. Dude, when GTA 4 came out, like, I remember that the thing I remember about it is that when it first came out on PS3, dude, it was jank. Like, it just did not work right, dude. It used to freeze and, like, all this crazy shit. It would do these little micro freezes all the time. And it wasn't until they patched it that it actually became a playable fucking game. And it was, like, a week after it came out. I remember that game because I got that game right after I quit this job that I was working at because I fucking hated it, dude. It was this office job that I worked at. The only office job I've ever worked at. I sold computers and technology to, like, schools and businesses. And so basically I was basically a telemarketer, dude. I had to fucking call schools and businesses, like, randomly on the phone and, like, sell them computers and shit. It was fucking awful. And after like 6 months, you worked purely on commission. So before then, you got a base pay and commission. So I was making actually really good money. But after 6 months, it was fully commission. So when it hit the 6-month mark, I just quit because I wasn't gonna work a purely commission job. And right after I quit that job is when GTA 4 came out, and I remember just when I was unemployed, I was playing the fuck out of that game with people, like, online and all kinds of stuff. But even I noticed the flaws of GTA 4, dude, right? Even in its launch week. But it's a good thing I quit that job because that place isn't even around anymore. GTA 4, dude, even back then I was like, no, this game does not deserve a fucking 10 out of 10, dude. It's nonsense. The missions were shitty. That's the thing that killed me about it. It was just like, I ended up beating it back then, but I had to, like, force myself to beat it because it was just like the missions were not fun, dude. This music's garbo. Okay, Mr. Nuts is over. Mr. Nuts can suck my nuts. GTA 5 is the best GTA, dude. I will fight a motherfucker. I don't even want to hear it.
Is that right, babe?
Mm-hmm. That's good. You taste that?
No.
Come here, taste this. Put this wiener in your mouth. That's good. Nah, San Andreas, dude, I'm new. Going back to San Andreas now, it's dated. Isn't that good? San Andreas is dated, guys. It's dated.
It tastes just like the gas station ones.
It does.
But better.
Dude, San Andreas, if you take, 10 people and you let them play San Andreas and then you let them play GTA 5, dude, like, I would say probably 10 out of 10 of those people are going to pick GTA 5, dude. I'm sorry, it just, nostalgia blinds people a lot, I feel like, to just straight facts. And GTA 5 actually has a story that is actually pretty good, too. Let me see if I got Fear Effect on here. I don't know if I got Fear Effect on here or not. No. You could do most stuff in San Andreas, though. You gotta give it that. There was a lot to do. I'll give you that, Hook Savage. I mean, there is a lot to do in the game. But a lot of it is busy work. A lot of stuff I just didn't want to do. I had no interest in, eating and all this other menial bullshit. Dexter Mandark's Lab PS1. That ain't gonna be on here. Yeah, that ain't gonna be on. That ain't on here. There ain't no Dexter's Lab game on here. Yeah, Dexter's Lab. San Andreas with mods. I mean, I can see. I don't know if GTA. I don't know if GTA is even on here. Ha! It is. Let's just see how the original game is real quick. For shits and gigs. GTA didn't start until the third game. Even then, the missions weren't even fun in the third game. The only fun I ever had in the third game when I had it was just dropping tanks on everybody's heads. What developer is this? Visos? What the fuck? I can't believe this is 1998. This game looks like it's from like 1996. Bubba, Troy, Kivlov, Gangsta Bang. I think I still don't own these games. I don't remember if I have these or not. Even in I have a huge PS1 collection. I don't think I have them. Oh my god, dude. What, dude? Yeah, it's like impossible to even control the cars is the fucking issue with this game. Ew, dude, ew! Oh my god. Wow. Ew, dude, it's like tank controls. Why? Oh my god. I gotta go all the way around. Yeah, this was a wasted weekend, dude, renting this game. Once you got over, like, stealing cars, because that was the big thing with this game, it wasn't fun. I don't want a fucking truck, dude. Driver 2 was like the first game that came out in like, you know, in 3D that like blew people's minds. Cause I think Driver 2, didn't Driver 2, yeah, Driver 2 came out before GTA 3, and that was the first one to really do that kind of stuff, and just, it blew people's minds. Driver 1 was fun as fuck, dude. I had Driver 1. That game was crazy, dude, because a lot of people couldn't even get past the fucking training in that fucking game. You know how many of my friends' houses I would go to and get past the fucking garage training for them because they couldn't fucking do it? Dude, back in the day, I mean, how insane is that to make a training that fucking hard? Just to start the goddamn game. Like, a lot of people I knew didn't even know what the hell a slalom was. Wait for the garage door to open? Oh. It zooms in and out by itself. I'm not even doing that. It's horrible. It's actually easier to control than I thought it was going to be. I'll give it that. Ew, those lips. Look at those creepy ass lips. Rocky Horror Picture Show lips. Oh, dude, it's like making me sick. Yeah, PS1 classic. Put the asterisks over that. I don't remember if GTA 2 was any better. Wasn't that one set in the future? I can't remember. Nothing like this was ever going to be on, like, the N64 and shit. The zooming in and out is not good. It makes this game way harder to play than it needs to be. Ninja Gaiden Arcade. Dude, I remember the music, dude. It's the only thing I remember of this game. The missions are so fucking boring. Oh, I'm on the bridge. Get in, bitch. This ain't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. It's pretty bad, but control's better than I thought it would. I don't know, I'm able to whip these cars around pretty good. The frame rate's what's really killing me here. Oh shit. What am I doing? What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? Oh, okay. I'll play GTA 1 and 2 over Shenmue any day of the week. Yeah, that's not bad. It's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. I was ready to take a wet shit on it for sure. There's a seed of a good game in there somewhere. Yeah. When GTA 3 came out. Games like Shenmue looked even more dated than it did originally. Since you're running these on a decent PC now, would you be open to Dreamcast, GameCube, PS2 requests? If I can get the games, I need to get the games. I don't have any of those ROMs. But yeah, I could definitely do that in the future. I gotta find someone that has the ROMs. Hold on for a sec, guys. I'm eating. Got me a jar of olives. I'm eating like a maniac. Thanks, you'll have to hook me up, bro. If you got the goods, hook a brother up. I'm eating a jar of olives. I got a jar of Mario olives here I'm eating. I got all the Nintendo stuff already. I could trade you if you ain't got it already. And what was the next game? Olives are not nasty. Bullshit.
Olives are good.
Olives are the shizzle. Addams Family SNES. Oh, Zero Wing. Someone set up us the bomb. All right. I am not playing Duke Nukem Advance. Unless it's donated for. What happened? Someone set up us the bomb. We get signal. What? Main screen turn on. It's you. Now are you gentlemen? All your base are belong to us. You are on the way to destruction. What you say? You have no chance to survive. Make your time. Ha 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 ha. It is really cool, dude. Because even the music's the same. I wish it did. The original game would have had the robot voices and shit. It would have been cooler. Take off every zig. Dude, they didn't even try with the translation, dude. Like they ran it through some ancient fucking translator fucking program. That was one of the first memes I ever remember seeing. What was that, dude? My stupid ass was sitting there like, oh, are all these things they're showing real? These signs actually real? People holding up all your base are belong to us signs and protest signs and like all these little pictures and shit? I was so fucking stupid. I didn't understand what a meme was. I didn't understand what it was trying to do. I just know I liked the song and it was funny. This is a really bog standard fucking shooter though. I have played this in depth. I think the worst meme of all time is that goddamn stupid cat meme, dude. Or that cat, that woman's yelling at the cat or whatever. Dude, that's like the anti-funny, dude. Like, I don't understand why that's so funny to people. It's just a cat sitting at a dinner table making a fucking funny face. Like, it's just... it's... I've never seen something so dumb take off. I love me a good meme, but that wasn't funny, and I cannot believe how long it's lasted. I still see those motherfuckers pop up every now and then on Facebook. My favorite meme? I don't know. I have a friend who always sends me that one with the black guy with the big dong, and like it's like crazy situations, and that black guy with the huge dong shows up. Like my friend sent me one where this guy's like catching a big fish. He's like, "Oh my god, it's a big one! It's a big one!" And it's like this big build up, and he pulls in the fish, and it's just that big black guy with the huge dong. He like shows up everywhere. It's fucking hilarious. That's one of my favorites. This game's got some good music, though, I will say that. This is the weapon you want right here, dude. Homes in, bitches. Yeah, this game's got some good music, dude. It's just not a very good shooter in my opinion. I mean, it's okay. Compared to R-Type and Gradius and stuff like that, it's not all that great. It's just generic, yeah. There's nothing really a lot special about it. I'll take the soundtrack any day of the week, though. I'm not sure what that little boner sticking out of my front of my ship does. I gotta push a button and I don't know what that is. Yeah, it's really slow, dude. I mean, compared to other Genesis shooters, I mean, this is gonna put me to sleep. Why wouldn't you get the homing attack? Homing attack all day, son. Yeah, okay, so you don't gotta move. Here, I'm gonna eat more olives. Oh, that was almost a mistake. Gotta move a little bit. I don't know if you, what do you like suck stuff in with this or something? Homing attack's OP as fuck, dude. Look at this. You ain't gotta move. Homing attacks in shooters are always OP, though, usually. Especially in the 90s. Games that had them, they were always fucking OP. I think this looks way better than an NES game, Hayden. But it definitely... It looks like an early Genesis game. It reminds me of that Guy Noog or whatever. With just... It's not very detailed. Legroos. Legroos. Legroom. Oh, I can update it again? Holy shit. Oh shit, dude, you can! That's awesome. Oh, you can fire them back at them and shit? That's pretty cool. Completely worthless because nothing can ever get near you to even use it. This is just too easy, dude. Problem with this game. Yeah, Zinx, if you wanna like hit me up on Facebook, dude, and get me that list. If you got PS2 games I can get from you and stuff, I'll gladly take them. I'll gladly snatch them. This guy's unkillable or what? Those guys are like unkillable. Heh, Terraforce just cannot decide if he wants to put that message on there or not. Probably telling me to kill myself or something. He's just trying to decide what's the best words to put it in. Enemies as shields. Yeah, you could do that. I like being able to play these ROMs with the comments on the screen. That's pretty nice. Okay, let's move on. That is probably the most generic brand. That's the fruit boulders of goddamn shooters.
They're fruity.
Fruit boulders!
No,
They're fruit boulders! Fruit boulders! Fruit boulders!
No, they're not boulders. They're dino-bites.
Shut up!
Dino-bites.
It's a reference to a fucking stream I did a long time ago when I say fruit boulders, babe.
I don't care.
There's all kinds of generic fruity pebbles.
I get
Okay,
it.
there's not just Dino Bites. Okay, there's Ani's a punk brand. I like those.
Come rub my belly.
I ain't rubbing shit. Come here and rub my sack
Okay.
with your mouth.
No.
She's like, okay, no. Fruit Loops. Fruit Loops generic brand is delicious fruit circles. Fruity circles with fruit flavors on them. Instead of Mountain Dew, Hill Thunder. Hill Drizzle. It's just called cereal.
Soup.
Let's see, what was now? Oh, Addams Family. Let's do Addams Family. Actually, I want to try something, dude, real quick. Dr. Thunder, dude. I know, like, it's almost incredible how they don't get sued, you know what I mean? How close it is sometimes. I want to see Wayne's World, dude. I haven't played it in so long. I gotta remember how bad it is. You guys ready for this? THQ. THQ. disgusting. THQ was way worse than LJN, dude. It wasn't even a fucking contest. And I knew that. Even as a kid, I knew that. LJN just had some of the more popular stuff. Had some of the more popular games. But when it came down to straight up sewage, THQ had it on tap, dude. Man, those images are compressed. Are those actual images that are compressed? Or are those actual... Is that actual art that they made with the Super Nintendo? That looks like a JPEG. It's just really weird, though. It's like they took a JPEG and then colored it in with Super Nintendo colors. Yeah, I can really read that, dude. Yeah, that definitely looks like a real sign. What is that, Braille? It fucking looks like Braille, dude. It doesn't even... Get the fuck out of here. Skip this. You tell me they couldn't have wrote words on it? Dude, I rented this, dude. This was a rental. This was... Welcome to one of the weekends of my life. I rented this. The back of the box made it actually look pretty fucking good, dude. I was like, this ought to be a halfway decent platformer. Little did I know. Man, I was such an innocent child. Excellent. Problem with this game is these ridiculous fucking jumps you gotta fucking do, dude. You always think like you're gonna go above onto the upper section up here, like you just miss it. Like, it looks like you're actually up there, but you fall through. Dude, this is better than the NES version, dude, by a fucking metric mile. And you got these enemies up top that fucking kill you. You fucking touch them here. The NES game is just one of the worst things ever created by mankind, dude. This is at least playable. That game isn't even a game. That's literally like... That's like a fucking freshman, like in a game school, like a freshman project that you make. Like the very first thing you ever code in like BASIC or something, dude. That's what that's like. That shit is horrible. You can beat it. You can beat that game in 5 minutes. There are speedruns that are 5 minutes long. I'm not sure what any of these objects I'm picking up are. That sucks that, like, it's pretty much confirmed that Mike Myers is a complete fucking asshat in real life. It's, like, totally shitty, dude. I always liked him as a kid. But looking back on it, it was just like, why did I ever like him? He just really wasn't that great. I mean, Wayne's World and Austin Powers, and I think that there's this movie I like called, So I Married an Axe Murderer. I don't know if you guys ever seen that, but I've always liked it. Not a lot of people have heard of it. It starts you all the way to the beginning? Oh my god! Dear Lord, dude. This is like the most basic thing you can make a game. Okay, we need to make a side-scrolling action game. I guarantee they didn't even watch the movie, dude. They're just like, well, it's like, it looks like it's about music because he's like holding a guitar in the pictures they were sent of the movie. Let's have him fucking battle fucking instruments and accordions and shit. Horrible. I don't know why he even does that. When you jump, he does that weird wind-up thing. So I Married an Axe Murderer, dude. Like, I haven't seen it in years. I liked it when I was a kid. It could very well be horrendous now. It's been a while since I've seen it. I have it on Blu-ray because it came with a double pack. I wanted to order Groundhog's Day, And for some odd reason, there was the cheapest way I could get Groundhog's Day on Blu-ray was with a double pack with So I Married an Axe Murderer. So I've watched Groundhog Day. I haven't seen that Axe Murderer though. It's still sitting brand new sealed. Like sometimes you want a movie and you want it, and like it's actually cheaper to get the double pack with a different movie. Alright, yeah, that game's unplayable, dude. That's horrendous. Yu Yu Hakusho Spirit Detective. Based on an anime I have never even remotely watched. The Addams Family. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Dude, this is a gaming laptop, dude, but I will say, like, this thing is quieter than a motherfucker, dude. Like, this thing, I've only heard it, like, rev up one time, and even then, it's not that loud. Like, these fans are not even on at all, dude. Like, and I'll show you guys. I'll go to my capping the point. Rezzing Showboater. So weird. It'll show you, like, the temps are just nothing, dude. And the fan isn't even, like, on. Like, my temps are fucking 52 degrees Celsius. It isn't even on game mode. It just does nothing. Like, it doesn't even activate the fans, dude. Hardly anything. I'm still 63 Celsius, 52 Celsius. You can activate the fan max if you want at any point, but it just stays so fucking cool, dude. Yeah, Doom Eternal would probably send the fans into overdrive. I would want to put that performance control on. I don't hear it, though. See, I have my other gaming laptop that Ani's using right now, and her fans are on full fucking blast all the time. And it was like that ever since I fucking got it. My fans aren't even on. I can't even hear this thing, dude. It's fucking weird. I don't want to see how Fortnite runs because that would require playing Fortnite. Dude, I mean, I'm not a big fan of this game either, but when it comes to Ocean, this is probably one of the better games they ever made, dude. I'm gonna be honest here. Like, they made some junk. My problem with this game is I just don't know what I'm supposed to do. Can you quit talking to yourself, babe?
I'm not.
You're like making me nervous. She's back here behind me, like, huh? I'm like, what the fuck, babe? They can't hear you. They are game characters. It doesn't control bad. I mean, the gameplay seems okay. I just don't ever know what the fuck I'm supposed to do. Like, full stop. If I had a walkthrough, I guess it'd be okay. Oh, that's cheap. Can I go in the fucking place or what? There we go. I like Windows 10, dude. I have no problems whatsoever with Windows 10. Like, I got people that are always telling me, oh, get rid of that junk and get Linux and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, guys, I don't have any interest in learning a whole new operating system. Like, if I hated the operating system and I had problems with it all the time, yeah, I could see I would get Linux and learn it and all that shit. And I know a little bit of it because I mess with Raspberry Pis all the time. But I don't have any problems with Windows 10, dude. I don't never even had Windows 10 crash on me. I've never had one single crash. With all the video editing and stuff that I've done over the years, and I've used Windows 10 for a long time now, I've never had it crash. You know that unhappy face blue screen thing that people get now? I've never had that. You know, and I'm always, you know, doing things like editing and all kinds of stuff. But I just don't understand what the problem is people have with Windows. I guess if you're trying to fucking torrent games and do crazy shit, I just don't see what the big deal of it is. I've just never had it crash. That's crazy. Let me see if I have anything on here that will tax my CPU and see if how loud it does get. I don't think I have anything downloaded. I have Witcher 2, but I'd have to download it. Doom 3 probably wouldn't tax it either. Not really. I don't have any real AAA games. It didn't make any noise during Persona either. Run multiple games at once. Nah, I don't want to fuck with it, but Persona 4 didn't. I think I got... Hold on. This is a fucking huge-ass game, though, dude. This will probably take forever to fucking download. How big is it? 68 gigs. Dear God. No, I don't think so. I'm good. How big's Doom 3, though? 7 gigs? Euro Truck Simulator. I forgot I even had that, dude. That's hilarious. How big is that one? 4 gigs? Yeah. We can, like, well, we can drive. Let's play that. Euro Truck Simulator. Oh my God. Doing the long hauls. I'll save that for another stream. We'll play Euro Truck Simulator. We'll play Euro Truck. Yeah, I ain't got nothing that really tax it. Rage is pretty big. I'll do a Euro Truck Simulator stream. You guys can see what memory, the GPU I got. GTX 1660 Ti. 451, 1660. So I can do Control Delete. Dude, only rocking 7% of the CPU and only 39% of the memory by playing this game, dude. That's fucking crazy. I got a faster GPU than your gaming PC on this shit. I guess it is like, yeah, 10th gen i7. It is pretty fucking fast, dude. What gets me, I think what's really surprising to me is that the solid state memory, like the chip kind that it's got in it, the NVDMe or whatever it's called. That's what's really fucking. The CPU is a 10th gen i7. Yeah, see, I got a i7 10750H CPU at 2.6 gigahertz. not even sure what's even going on with my GPU. It shouldn't even be that high, really. It's not doing nothing. I got 10th gen, son. Hell yeah. Yeah, 10750. Like I said, man, I had that Surface 7. I brought it back because I was just like, this thing sucks. I couldn't do nothing with it. Yeah, it was nice to have a tablet that could run Windows, but I was just like, I don't see what the point of it is. I have a cooling pad, Game MR. I just haven't hooked it up. It stays so cool as it is right now because I haven't played anything taxing on it, but 16 gigs. I can add more RAM into this if I wanted to too. It's upgradable. All right, so what's the next game? TMNT GBA. Oh, here it is. $40 gigs of RAM, dude, that's an insane amount. It's more, 16 gigs is more than enough. I could always put 32 in, I guess, if I wanted to. People tell me 16 is plenty, though. Oh, shit. Bet I don't have the core downloaded here. Hold on. Yeah, I don't have it downloaded. Well, I just won't download them automatically like it fucking matters. Yeah, I've been rocking some Serious Sam. That was one of the first things I tested on here when I first got my laptop. Ani's using my other gaming laptop. I can't remember what that one... What's that got in... What's that say on the sticker on the i7? Is that a 7th gen?
Yeah.
7th gen i7. I can't remember what graphics card that has in it. But Ani's been using that one, so I needed another one. Ooh, tiny box. Everything I've thrown at this 1660 so far has rocked it. Laptops have come a long way, dude. The laptop I had back in the day, when I made all those YouTube videos, dude, that thing would overheat constantly. I had to have a fan blowing on it. That one don't even work anymore for like no reason at all. I don't know what's wrong with it. And this plays pretty good. I actually, those Lenovo ThinkPads, I actually wanted, for a long time, I wanted one of those IBM ThinkPads. Like those ones that are built like a fucking tank, dude. Just as like my daily laptop. My laptop. I think they sold those to Lenovo, so now what? It's a Lenovo ThinkPad. I still want one. Yeah, the music's bad. I thought ThinkPads were fucking tanks. At least the IBM ones were. The ones with the little red nipple in them. The nipple mouse. You see a turtle walking on the street, it's gonna slam you in the face with a mailbox. Dude, apparently, did you guys hear they brought back Vios? So it's not the Sony Vio anymore, it's just Vio. And they're expensive as fuck, but I guess they're like not that great. They look pretty cool. Vios always did. I had a Vio desktop back in the day. But they're back, but they're not Sony anymore. They're just Vio. I guess Sony sold off the laptop stuff. Some other company. Korean company or something. I had a Vio desktop back in the day that we had for a short amount of time because it was weird. Like, okay, so we bought a PC from Best Buy, and they have this like lemon law thing, so we had to have 3 different repairs on it. It was a piece of shit. And I guess because we had to have 3 repairs, we got to have a new PC. And so we got to go in and pick out a new PC, and we picked out the Sony Vio. Well, it came with this monitor that was fucking weird, dude. It had this, like, line through the middle of it, I remember. And it, like, drove me fucking crazy, dude. You could see it all the time in anything you fucking played. And they were, like, telling me it's normal for that monitor. Like, that kind of monitor, it was normal for it to have, like, this, like, faint line through the middle of the screen. It was something they explained to me with the technology or something. I think they're full of fucking shit. But, I couldn't handle it. Like, it drove me nuts seeing this line and everything I fucking played, dude. It was horrible. And so they couldn't just change out the monitor. They had to, like, give me a different computer other than that one. So I had to, like, change out the Vio for something else just because the monitor... Like, I wanted the computer. The computer was fine. It was the fucking monitor I couldn't stand. It was fucking crazy. I still remember that, dude. The monitor had this weird-ass line through it. Yeah, normal not. It's fucked up. I don't want to fucking see a line through every fucking game or anything I play. It's horrible. That Vio, it had sexy desktops back then, dude. Those Vios. This game controls well. This is a fun game. This is good. Snappy. This is way better than I thought it would be. Oh, I got smooshed. Yeah, probably the monitor probably got dropped or something is probably what it was, and that guy was bullshitting me. To this day, I've still never seen a monitor like that before. Had a line through the fucking middle of it. Dude, I bought an HDTV once that was cracked. We had a electronics store near here called Rex. And we used to buy all of our TVs and stuff there. It was like the only TV store nearby. And I bought one of those big-ass fucking HDTVs, like when they first came out. Like one of those 400-pound deals. And I remember I bought one, and I didn't like it, so I brought it back, and I got a different one. And then that one had a cracked screen, dude. I'm, like, sitting there, and I'm, like, looking at it. I'm like, is that a mark, like a hair? And I went up and started, like, rubbing it, and it had a fucking crack. Dude, I was so pissed, because it was, like, the second or third time in one day I had to go back to the store, dude. I remember I walked that TV back in. Like, I had a card. I brought it on a card. I walked it back in and just fucking, like, pushed it to the floor, dude. I was like, take this piece of shit back. Hey, what's wrong with it? It's got a crack in it, bitch! Okay, I'm about to shove it up your asses. Dude, I made such a fucking stink, dude. I ended up getting like a discount on like a even better TV. I picked up that 400-pound TV above my head and slammed it up their ass. Dude, those old school fucking HDTVs, those big ones, dude, they had fucking crazy, awesome, like, very crazy low input lag and dark blacks and shit, I remember. But God, they were heavy, dude. You needed 3 people to fucking put it up on the TV stand. Dude, Macs are terrible because they purposely make them for you to not be able to fix them. That's the problem with Macs. They don't want you to upgrade them. They want them to break after the warranty period, so you gotta buy another one. Like this laptop, this Omen laptop, you can upgrade everything, dude. The storage, the RAM. I'm not sure. I don't know about the GPU or the CPU. I don't know if that's upgradable or not, but all right, that game's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this thing, dude. It's pretty cool. Dude, Apple is the same way as like Beats are. Beats aren't good headphones. People just buy them because they're a status symbol. I mean, you can buy Apple MacBook Air right now. Like, let me look at it so I can show you guys what I'm talking about here. I mean, look at this, dude. Let me get the comments up here. Where are they at? I mean, look at this. For almost $1,000, dude. I mean, you're looking at 8 gigs of RAM. This thing's probably got a low-ass fucking i5 in it. Probably doesn't even say what i5 it is. You get the Retina in it, I guess. But 8 gigs of RAM, of memory, you're not going to be able to upgrade that. It's only a 13-inch. I paid this price for this Omen, dude. And my Omen has 16 gigs, over 500 gigs SSD, the latest i7, it's 15-inch, and it has a fucking GPU with it. And I paid the same amount of money. I mean, it's fucking garbage, dude. This is the latest model of the MacBook Air, and that's what you're paying? I mean, look at this, and people fucking eat it up, dude. It's probably got an i3. Has it got an i3? i3? Dude, it's got an i3 processor in it. Dude, get the fuck out of my face. i3, 8 gigs of RAM, and a 13-inch screen, all of which you can't upgrade. You can't do anything with. The only thing decent here is the Retina. Even that is pretty long in the tooth at this point. It's got a 4-core. Jeez, up to a 4-core i7. Yeah, right. That would cost you fucking $2,000, $3,000 for a fucking goddamn i7 in it. The fuck out of my face, dude. The only thing good about these is the battery life. That's crazy, dude. That's junk. Look at this. 8th gen i5. 8th gen i5. 128 gigs. That's going to be the 128 gig price. For $1,100, dude. That's fucking unbelievable, dude. This is what you get. This is what you get for almost $1,000. A 1.1 gigahertz dual-core i3. Shit that you get in Walmart laptops. I'm surprised you even get Thunderbolt 3, which I don't even know, why you would even want it. What are you going to do with it? What, are you going to plug a GPU into this fucking thing, dude, with this piece of crap? You get at least 2 USB-Cs, display port that nobody fucking gives a shit about anymore, and 1 USB 3. No headphone jack. Still rocking old ass fucking shit, dude. Oh my god. That's crazy. Let me see if my HP Omen's on here. I think this is the one I got. Yeah, this is the one I got, but mine's better than this. Yeah, this is the same. No, this is the Omen 17. I have the Omen 15. So this is what I got right here. But I did not pay that price, dude. I paid $900 for mine. 950 or something. So that's what I got. That's my laptop that I'm using right now. 144 hertz. I mean, look at what, I mean, it's like, what the fuck? Dude, that price is way fucking crazy. But this, yeah, this got 2070 in it, don't it? Yeah, that's different. Mine's a 1660 Ti. So mine's the same exact thing, except mine's a 1660 Ti. That's why it's more expensive. I was like, what the fuck? 2020 model, though. But everything else looks the same. Night and day, dude. Let me see if my 1660's on here. Probably not. Yeah. They don't have mine on here. Here's where I went. Here it is. Yeah, that's mine. That's what I got. So it's $9.99. Because the Surface Pro was $7.99, so I had to pay a little bit more to get this. So this is what I got. HP Omen 15DH 1054 NR 15.6 gaming laptop. Core i7 10750H. NVIDIA GeForce 1660 Ti. That's not right. Oh no, that's the RAM for the graphics card. But yeah, 16 gigs, DDR4, 512 gigabyte. So yeah, that's not a bad price, dude. It's usually $12.49, so it was on sale. I love Micro Center, dude. I've been going all the time, checking shit out on it. Yeah, dude, pay even more and get an i3. Like, what in the fuck are Apple people doing?
Being stupid. They're stupid.
Yeah, I thought it was sexy, dude. It has 4 quadrant fucking, you can light stuff up. You can light up the WASD right here, and then you can light up around it. You can light up right here, and you can light up right here, all different colors. But it's the same deal, dude. Like, you get a MacBook, dude? I mean, what in the fuck? Where's the Apple stuff at here? I looked at all this stuff. Because here's what I had originally. I'll show you what I had originally. I don't know if they. Well, I don't know why they're not showing it. Huh? They're not showing it for some reason. That's weird. They had him here before. I might be looking in the right section or something. But it was $7.99 and it had just weak sauce specs, so I'm glad I took it back. Yeah, here we go. Look at this fucking garbage, dude. I mean, what in the fuck? Look at this! Get out of my face! They're out of stock. People are buying this. I gotta go back, dude. This is, oh my god. Okay, you're getting a Core i5 9600K, 8 gigs of RAM, and a 2 terabyte drive. Doesn't look like it has any GPU. $2,200. What in the fuck? Why? What in the fuck is $4,700 here, dude? I mean, you're getting a Xeon, but Jesus fuck. MacBook Pro. Okay, you got Core i7. I guarantee that's not a 10th gen. 16 gigs of RAM. 512 gigabyte. This has the specs that my laptop has for double the price. Right here. And I don't even think that this have... So this has a Radeon Pro 5300M. How's the 5300M compared to the 1660 Ti? I don't know how they compare. How Radeon and NVIDIA compare, I'm not sure. Are they about equivalent, I would guess? $2,000, dude! Why? I don't even think that's even that good of a graphics card. I don't know about that. Get out of my face with the shit. I think Apple's breaking away from Intel, isn't they? Yeah, see, GPU isn't as good, dude. Double the price! Double the fucking price of my laptop, dude. Right here. All the rest of the specs are the same. I got a better processor and a better GPU. Half the price. Ridiculous. Gotta get out of the sewer. Drown in the sewer. Yeah, they dumped Intel because Intel's fucking up, dude. Intel's fucking up. It's all about the Ryzens. It's all about these Ryzen processors, yo. Ryzen 7 for $350. When you buy a processor from fucking Micro Center, I mean, they're losing money on like every one of them. Like they sell these things super cheap just to get you in the store. Basically, they're not making like any money on these processors, dude. That guy that worked there told me about it. Yeah, if you want high-end gaming, still. See how much Core i9 is. $399, 9900K, Coffee Lake, Comet Lake. I guess that's not really that much more expensive, all things considered. You need some serious fucking cooling to cool this, though, don't you? Cool an i9. I've had people tell me not to get i9 laptops because they just run too hot. I don't know how accurate that is. Yeah, they got cheap prices on shit, dude. Yeah, these were pretty much the choices. So this was like the one step up, basically. I could have got if I wanted to pay like what, $200-300 more. Basically, all the rest of the specs were pretty close, except the 2060 came with the 2060 instead of the 1660 Ti. I was like, I don't really need it, dude. I just don't play a lot of, you know, I'm not worried about that. And then they even had one step up from that as a 2070. That's a beast right there. Then you got this main gear. I've never even heard of main gear. I wanted an XPS, dude, but I am not fucking paying that shit. Asus. Man, it goes fucking $3,000. What do you get with that? i9 10980HK processor. NVIDIA GeForce RTX 2080 Super with ROG boost. 32 gigs of fucking memory. Dude, that's just overkill deluxe, dude. That XPS was a ripoff. Let me look at that. That did seem really high. This one. That's got 1650. That's a ripoff, dude. That's got an i7. It's got 10th gen i7. 1650. That's not even as good as the one I have. 16. The RAM's the same, and the storage is the same. It's not even that sexy of a laptop. I mean, they're built well, but come on. Yeah, their desktops are a little different. A lot of their stuff I was noticing was i5. A lot of i5 stuff. i7. I mean, this thing right here, I mean, my laptop is better than this. It's got an i5, 10th gen. Well, it's got the desktop 1660. Huh. I didn't think we'd spend some of the stream looking at fucking PCs and shit, but you never know. Nitros. I don't know. Do they got nitros? Acer Nitro. Somebody asked me about that on the other stream. No, they don't even sell them. Alright, homies. I think I'm going to call it, guys. I'm getting kind of tired. But, that was a fun-ass stream, guys. Might continue tomorrow. I don't know yet. There's some ones that you guys downloaded for that I haven't got to yet, but I'll get to them. Yeah, save the list, Sicknick. Appreciate you guys chilling with me. You guys have a good one. I'll keep this stream up. Yep, Giovanni the Dickens.
Totally.
Alright, I'll see you guys. Peace.